What's up, folks? Welcome to episode of what I'm playing today. We're not playing anything. We're not playing anything because it's Overwatch 2. And Overwatch 2, quite frankly, if you can play it, it's an alright game. The question is, can you play it? It's currently, now it's October 8th, 2022, 12:27 a.m. This is, as that message in the bottom left implies, we're on the East Coast here. It's an hour and 27 minutes after the scheduled maintenance was supposed to be finished. The scheduled maintenance that was supposed to address the player queue, among other problems, it's not happening. So I don't really have anything for this. I assumed it was going to work. I pressed record on the game capture software. I pressed record on the microphone. So I'm here. I'm recording. Whether or not Overwatch plays. Doesn't look like we're playing anything. So let's go back to the home menu. Can I go home? Thank you. What are our other options? Let's go and see what's in my. We're playing this on the Xbox One because I don't have the Xbox Series X here. Well, it's here, but it's not in this room. So, not many options. That kind of sucks. Oh, we can just play Final Fantasy 13. This is on Game Pass, which is kind of convenient. So that's nice. Well, you know what? Here we go. I've been meaning to get back into Sonic Adventure. God, that's loud. Yeah, I've been meaning to play more Sonic Adventure 2. I do like this game. I just don't play it very often. Mostly because I always forget where certain power-ups are. And then, like, the Dark Story, you get to Rouge's levels, and it's like, come on. Like, it's so freaking big. I mean, I know she likes it like that, but, you know. All right, that's... Oh, junk. My junk is still set to West Coast time. That's crazy. Yes, I was last signed in on a different console because I own multiple consoles. I don't play this game on that console. Oh, God, why is this so freaking loud? Yo, we really don't have much of anything here. Sure, we'll play Green Forest. Oh. Yeah, we help to mute the junk. Wait, download content? What's available for download? Alright, Sonic Adventure 2. I have that. Oh, battle mode. That's so crazy because, like, this was DLC before it was just. Oh, the demo art, I see. That's cool. No, we're not playing anything today. It's just everything sucks. Everything sucks. That's crazy. This is a digital game. How does it freeze? All right, so third time's a charm. Let's go into Sonic Origins, see what happens. I've never had a part like this where I've actually watched a game update in real time. But that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna. It's luckily it's not a large update, but we're just gonna watch the bar fill because that's where we are right now. The failures of Overwatch have cascaded into other games. Overwatch 2 has single-handedly ruined my copy of Sonic Adventure 2 on Xbox One. And Sonic Origins, like, what's going on here? It's crazy. Yo, it sucks you can't play as Amy. Like, somebody hire E122 Psy. Get Amy in the game. Put Amy on the phone. Said it won't be long. I will say it's super strange. Like, I play Xbox almost exclusively on the Sega. I miss when the guy used to say that after they did the new Sega logo. Like, Sega. Like, that was kind of cool. I've been playing so much on the Xbox Series X that I don't even like. It's weird coming back to the Xbox One because the load times are noticeable. The same way, like, I don't play the PS4 at all. Like I don't play the PS4 at all. Like, there's no reason to. Um, yeah, I guess we're playing a playthrough of Sonic CD. Okay. This is gonna be the weirdest intro to any. Oh, she's so adorable. She's so adorable. Like she got a little tongue out. Look at her. And that's the Collision Chaos song. Like that's so good. Like if they had more of these animations, this would totally be worth the $40 that I paid twice to own this. But like as it stands, it's still like good, I guess. But it's just kind of a shame. Like okay, I don't really get this. Like this doesn't show how she gets to Little Planet. Wait, I got a Chivo. Oh, I guess I've never played that on. Wait, oh, that sucks. That music sucks. Where's the options? Can I get some options in this bee's niche? We're gonna do the original spin dash. We're gonna go back, but I want. How do I change the soundtrack? Settings, soundtrack. There we go. It's so weird because this menu. I don't know if this menu was in the original Sonic CD. I don't have this. I don't have a Sega CD. I need to get one. Like, cause I'm a Sonic fan. I need to have one. But it's weird because that menu was in the 2011 version of the game by the Taxman, Christian Whitehead. And I don't get why they just wouldn't use that same exact menu. All right, we're not watching this. Skip all that. Oh, this sounds so good. Yeah! They're so happy. They're so happy. Also, this... Okay, I don't know about you. This... Okay, I have nothing... There's nothing... This is based on absolutely nothing. But I feel like in this game, the parallaxing is faster. And maybe it is because... Okay, so I don't know. Does Sonic have a higher top speed in this game compared to the other games? Because, I say this only because... Oh, we're not getting, like, anything. We're getting the bad ending. I'm just running through the zones. I only say this because... It doesn't make sense... Well, okay, oh, no, it does make sense. He has this... He has the, not the spin dash, the super peel out. And I would assume that that's the fastest, like... At least, like... Oh, look at her. Get a hug. Get a hug. Oh, wait, she doesn't hug you in this one. Oh, she just... Oh, she gets so excited when you come back. That's so great. She's having fun. Gotta go fast, Amy. Yeah, I mean... It seems like that would be whatever speed the Super Peel Out is. It's like the fastest Sonic can generate. Like the fastest Sonic can go under his own momentum. Like I'm sure when it comes to like the red springs in these games, like Sonic 1, 2, 3, and CD, I'm not sure which one would technically be fastest. But as far as Super Peel Out's concerned, that's probably the fastest like he can go. I can't imagine he can go any faster. Alright, so we're gonna... So, okay. You know how in all my Sonic games, I have a point when we get to Spring Yard Zone and we just have to listen to music because that's my favorite song in all Sonic 1. Well, in this game, my favorite song is... well, there's two. There's... It's Quartz Quadrant. Oh, there's a bunch. I like... Oh, it's not called 88 miles per hour? You suck. I think that's what the achievement was in... was it the 2011 game, like the mobile game, or was it like the original release of this? But it was like Back to the Future references the whole thing. Yeah, we'll get this thing. You know, maybe I will get the time stones. I don't know. This isn't gonna be a whole playthrough. I'm just gonna play it until I get to Quartz Quadrant. But two of my favorite songs: Quartz Quadrant Past and Quartz Quadrant Good Future. So I have to somehow show both of those, which means I'll probably have to just get the robot generators there, which isn't that difficult. I know where they are. These stages are still a freaking mess. Like they're better than the original CD version, from what I can tell, because like draw distance and the balloons. So like the Sega CD version, as you approach, the balloons actually get smaller to like show. It's weird. It's like the scale is reversed. Like usually you think they get bigger as you. Oh, it's Halcyon from the Outer Worlds. You think that the balloons would get bigger as you approach them, but they like get smaller and like they kind of go under Sonic. It's weird. Go look it up. But yeah, so I don't know. Like the stages are good, but they're also still kind of weird because like you rotate the stage and not really rotating Sonic. It's strange. Since there are no lives here, I have no incentive to get 100. Oh god! I have no incentive to get 100 coins, but I'm gonna do it anyway because that's what I do. We're just gonna do one of these. And hey, I said, and hey. Just gonna burn the entire invincibility. Combo invincibility. In other news, I will say I apologize for not really being as active. Granted, it doesn't really matter because like no one watches these. Though people have started to watch them, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I haven't been as active lately because I've been busy. I mean, that's how it usually goes, right? It's like, oh man, I've been busy, bro. I've been so busy. You know, real life is kicking my butt, man. Like it's just so hard juggling being a YouTuber. Okay, I don't know who that's supposed to be, but you know, people are like, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a freaking content creator, like all that stuff. But I do make videos. I do a lot of other work outside of this, so I have been fairly busy. It sucks because like. This is obviously one of those things that just like takes the back burner, obviously. But I absolutely love making these videos. Like, there's nothing better than just like kicking back, playing Sonic. But these always look like Cell to me. Those Cell from the Cell Saga in DBZ when he what does he do? When he comes out the cocoon, it kind of just looks like that. Alright, I might not make it to Quartz Quadrant. This is kind of this is really like a super janky episode. And I'm not cutting it out. Like, I'm not cutting it out. There's no reason. Boom. That's that boom shield. The thing that always bothered me about Amy here is that she can't sit still. Like, she's super excited. She just kind of like goes back and forth. I don't really get why. Yeah, this is what you get at Brand Place Games. You get synchronized Amy movements. Alright, that's enough of that. Like, she's just waiting. And we dip. And we dip. Yeah, I do quite like Sonic CD. There was a period in time after I played in 2011 for the first time, which I believe I'm almost 100% sure. Well, okay. Oh god. I don't know. Did I play the mobile port first, or did I play the Xbox Live? I think it was called like Xbox Live Arcade at the time. Did I play the Xbox Live version? Because the mobile port, I feel like that's what started it, and then they brought it to Xbox and like PlayStation. Oh no, I think I played it on PS3. I'm pretty sure I played it on PS because I definitely have it on PS3. Like, I go downstairs, boot up the PS3 right now. It's on there. I never really owned many digital games for PS3, even though I had the PS3 Super Slim, which had 250 gigabytes of storage, which was like the most any PlayStation had at the time. Yeah, so obviously, okay, I have this game for this. I have Sonic CD for the phone, Xbox 360, and PS3, and now like Xbox Series X and all that, and Switch and all that. But I also have it for I also have it for PC. I'm pretty sure I bought it on Steam because I bought Sonic Unleashed. No, I bought Sonic Generations on Steam as well. I also own Final Fantasy 13 on Steam because when I was in college, I was like, oh, junk, I'm probably gonna want to play this, and I don't have my Xbox with me. So I bought it on my PC that could not run the game. So I just was like playing. I was just like looking at the icon. Like I had it installed, but it's like, no, this junk can't run it. Besides, I don't even know how to play with a mouse and keyboard. That's like one gamer skill I just never learned. Like I honestly, like I'm sure I could figure it out, but like I've never played a game with mouse and keyboard. It doesn't make sense to me. I've never had like a gaming PC to begin with. Like all my games, I don't know why I'm breaking all these. I've really only ever played games on console and like emulation on PC. And like I get it, like first person shooters and all that are much better on console. I mean, PC, or you get better like aim and stuff. But because I never learned how to play those on PC, like I'm way more comfortable with console, and I'd rather be sucky with a controller on a console than to like bother learning how to play on PC at this point. But it's funny because like you get the first person shooter, like the mouse and keyboard benefit, but other than that, I feel like PC games or playing on PC is like, especially now with the way that like, okay, even like Xbox Series X aside, like the way the exclusives and games are produced for, you know, consoles, like whether it's Switch, Xbox One, and PS4, if it was PS3, like games were produced for the consoles, and it always seemed like PC versions of the games gave you like a little bit of like weirdness that was just a little bit stranger. Like one thing that always comes to mind, if you look at any playthrough of the original like Grand Theft Auto 3D games, so Grand Theft Auto 3, I guess specifically Grand Theft Auto 3 or Grand Theft Auto Vice City, if you look at any of those on PC, oh, that's so stupid. You'll notice that like, because the mouse controls camera movement, when Claude or Tommy is running and like turning, their legs will turn one way, but their body will turn like a different way, because like the way the camera works in the game, it's like you miss, you're not, like he can be facing one way with the camera, but you can be moving a different way, and so his legs will go a different way. It just looks really weird, and like that doesn't happen on console because you can't turn the camera and run in a different direction, because the camera, even though it's like a free camera, the camera is locked to stay like behind him. I don't know, it's weird. It's just, you don't notice it. Oh yeah, on console. I need to stop playing these games. Oh, here's what I do every week. So like I said, I don't have a lot of time to record these videos anymore. Like I do, but I don't, because I'm usually, what happens is, it's not even that I don't have time, it's that I could do it like at midnight on freaking Monday, but I'll be freaking sleepy, which is not fun. But it's just that yeah, I don't really have time to record these. Well, I was saying something about recording these, and it was something different than not having time. Oh god. But these games, like playing this is really therapeutic for me. I was just telling my sister how much like playing Sonic games is just like, it's my go-to form of, well, therapy, for lack of a better term. Like it's comfort food. I don't have to think too hard. I can enjoy the music, enjoy the gameplay. Leave it at that. I do like me some Tidal Tempest. It's a good enough song. Am I really about to do a whole playthrough of Sonic CD? Like, it's very well possible. really, it's not like a problem. Like if you don't go for the good ending, like if you're not doing yeah, if you're not going for the good ending, whether it's with the time stones or with the robot generators. Oh lord, just assume any long pause in my speech is a yawn. It really doesn't take that long to beat the game. Because it's only what, like, this is level 3, there's Quartz Quadrant level 4, Wacky Workbench 5, Stardust Speedway 6, Metallic Madness is 7. And then the final zone. Well, I know that's just Metallic Madness 3. So yeah, there's only 7 levels in the game, so it's not really that long at all. Like, it's about as long as Sonic 1. That's what I would love. What if they did Sonic? Okay, I'm thinking this out. Like this is a thought I'm having. What if they remade like Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles in the style of Sonic CD, in that you could time travel to the past? I'd want it to be easier to time travel because, frankly, it can be very frustrating trying to find a good time travel location in these games. Like that's just the sheer truth of the matter. Like I can freestyle because I'm good like that, but you know it can be frustrating. But I'd love to see, like, what if they did that where every level had 4 different versions: past, present, good future, bad future. Like I would love to see that, because what would Emerald Hill look like? Nope. What would Emerald Hill look like? Or like, I'd love to see what Mushroom Hill looked like in the past. Like, it would just be hella rustic. You know what I would love? I would absolutely love a remaster. Re-release? A remaster of Sonic Generations. Specifically, I knew that wasn't gonna work. Oh, I love the fact that drowning music isn't music. It's just like a little. Specifically the 3DS version, because compared to the PS3 and Xbox 360 version, and obviously PC, which has a much longer shelf life because, you know, Xbox 360 can be played on PS or Xbox One and Series S and all that good stuff. The 3DS version had a really short shelf life. Like, it's only playable on 3DS, so you can't obviously play it on DS. You can't play it on Switch. You can't play it on like Wii U or anything like that. So it's like, it's a little frustrating because they had different levels and like you're kind of stuck. Maybe what I'll do. So one thing I should say, I mean, it has nothing to do with anything, but I do own a Canon C70, as I said in other parts. I do videography, and like things have been picking up. So I bought a Canon C70 because it's a 4K camera and it has like unlimited recording. I could totally do like an old school, like over the shoulder, freaking handheld Let's Play of Sonic 3DS, Sonic Generations 3DS. That would be awesome. I might have to do that. Like, that could legit be something you see on the channel before the weekend's over. Just for kicks and giggles, because it would be kind of funny to take it back to the old school. All right, bro, you gotta hit the thing. All right, you can't just see. That's how they get you. Yeah, sure, we'll retry it. That's also how they get you. They give you retries in this game. There's no real reason to give you retries other than the fact that everyone who plays video games post, 1994 is a pansy, myself included, can't beat a game with their own volition, so we need freaking developers to bail us out with easy mechanics like that. But, I'm not complaining. Just a sign of the times, man. Those look like some friggin' Jolly Ranchers. Oh, I had Albanese. Not, I don't know if they're actually Albanian, but I had Albanese gummy bears today. Oh my god! Like, okay, so I'm doing low carb. Like, I'm doing low carb slash trying to hit that keto mark. I was in ketosis for a little while. I had some blood work done. It actually looked like I was in ketosis, which is kind of interesting. I've lost, well, basically, at my largest during the pandemic, I've lost about 50 pounds, which is crazy because, like, I never really took it seriously. I never took weight loss seriously. But doing low carb, I've lost a bunch of weight. And it's interesting because it's like, all right, I'm not going for keto. My doctor was like, just do low carb. He literally said, and I quote, "You'll figure it out. Go online. You'll figure it out." So I'm like, all right, get my Fitness Pal, figure out my macros, do all that good stuff. But then I'm like, all right, if I'm doing low carb, I'm not just going to shoot for low carb. I'm going to shoot for keto. And if I can hit keto and do that and like live that lifestyle, like Brian Scalabrine, I'm about that life. If I can hit that lifestyle, then it works out. But if I don't, then it's not a big deal because I'll just be doing low carb. And like, I guess the weird thing is that like low carb can be anything from like as low as like keto 20 grams or fewer carbs per day, or it could be freaking 100 grams for carbs, 150 grams of carbs. And it's like that's a lot of carbs. Like, I basically wouldn't have to change my diet at all if I was doing that. And so what all this to say, I've been doing like keto or low carb. Basically been like 50 grams of carbs or fewer per day. I feel great. I have so much more energy. Like, it's so much more energy. It's crazy. Like, I can stay up. Oh, it's so good. So good. This song doesn't warrant a just listen, but it's a good song. Don't get me wrong. Oh, it's Caterpillar's sadder, neutered cousin. Like, he don't do nothing. The boy don't do nothing anymore. Future. I love the way the voices sound in this too. Oh, there's the good Caterpillar. Like, I don't know why some of them have spikes. Like, they just wow. That's that wow shield. Some of them have spikes and others don't. I don't really understand why. Future. Like, I love the chorus. Not a chorus. It's like the group of people. Sure. I also realize I'm a sucker for a good mind stage. I think it goes back to my playing Mystic Cave as a kid. I know this is the bitchin' music. This is some bitchin' music. This song does warrant a just listen, but I'm not gonna give it to it. All right, I got this. And you just do it. I'm telling you, freestyle. Like, I haven't played this game proper, basically, since I played it for my channel the first time. And then I played it like a little bit when this collection came out. But just listen. That bass is impeccable. Like, I love this song so much. And the whistle, I kid you not, I used to walk around my freaking college campus like whistling this junk. Like, it's just so freaking good. You gotta love the fact that because Overwatch is down, I'm just like out here playing Sonic CD. Like, you gotta love it. Like, that's how you know Brandon plays games. If he's not playing Overwatch, he's playing Sonic. Like, that's just how it goes. And by he, I mean me. I don't know why I'm referring myself in third person, but that's what he does now. He talks in third person. I know I've said it before, but it's so funny that I named my channel Brand Plays Games because, like, literally nobody except for my mom calls me Brand. Like, literally nobody. So I guess in a way, the channel is a tribute to her and her influence, but it's just a little weird because, like, no one calls me that. I'm really about to play a whole game of Sonic CD in one sitting, like just because of Wash It Down. That's crazy. All right, so this one you want to hold left because you can get 3 in a row here. You do boop, you do boop, and you do boop. Hit that water, hit that water, hit that 4th. Can I get a 5th? Hit that water. I don't care. Do a little shimmy. Oh, you got me. He ballooned me. He ballooned me. He ballooned me. He's so good. He said 4 times. Give me that. I will say, so I realized I have 2 PS4, or I have like 4 PS4 controllers, 2 PS5 controllers, 2 sets of Joy-Cons. For all my consoles, I usually have multiple controllers. Xbox One and the Xbox Series X, I only have 1 controller, and I was wondering why that is, right? Why would I only have 1 controller for that system, for those systems? And I realized it's because they take batteries. I'm never at a risk of that's that. I'm never at a risk of having to like leave the thing on the charger. You know, I got 2 phones, one need to charge. I'm never at a risk of having one on the charger. Okay, just listen. It's so good. Yeah, I'm never at a risk of the battery running out because if it does, I just go and get more batteries. Like, I don't need to put one on the charger. Whereas, like, PS5, it's like, oh, junk, I got to charge, and now I got to sit real close to TV, but this is a 55-inch TV. I can't sit that close because then I'll go blind. And it's just like a whole thing. So, point being, you want to do this. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. That's like my favorite sound effect in this game. It's crazy. Alrighty, so now we'll get my... Like, okay, this is like my favorite song. I also am a big fan. Like, I think that Quartz Quad... I mean, no. What's it called? Stardust Speedway Good Future is underrated. Like, that's a bitchin' house song. Like, I don't care who you are. It's so good. It's so good. The funny thing is, I'm not even going to be able to get all the emeralds, the time stones, excuse me, because, oh, this reminds me of Sonic Megamix, the original one. There's a version of this that had, like, this as the background. Like, it basically had Zeal from Chrono Trigger as the background. That's what this reminds me of. If I remember, and if I can, because, well, as I mentioned in one of the other parts, VLC isn't working anymore. Well, like, the script isn't working. That allows me to do what I'm doing. If I can, I'll put freaking Zeal's music in. I freaking love that song so much. Oh my god, that song from Chrono Trigger. Yo, they need to remake Chrono Trigger. Like screw Chrono Cross. I had it for PS. I got it on PS3. Wasn't a fan. Chrono Trigger, like it's like Final Fantasy VI, but better. Because, like, Final Fantasy is cool, but I prefer Final Fantasy 4. I've said this numerous times. You should know this by now. Just listen. Like the accordion, oh my god, it's beautiful. And you have the birds at the beginning, like this junk looks like freaking Namek if Frieza never showed up. Like, oh my god. And then the best part of the zone, there's a TV. Sonic with his classic finger wag, his spine sticking up to the heavens. He made a good future. He did it the right way. This is like easily one of my top 5 favorite zones in all of Sonic history. Just for that TV. You got the Purple Mountains Majesty in the background. I can't tell you enough how much I absolutely adore this. Sadly, because there's no lives, and I guess for other reasons, they got rid of the bomb. No, they didn't get rid of the bomb shield. That's still there. They got rid of. I tell you, it's like a habit now. Oh, I didn't even get the invisibility. He doesn't say yes when he gets the life in this game. I guess because the life noise is just the same across all the games. I don't know. Like, listen, there's the birds right at the beginning. Oh my god. Alright, I think we're good. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go here. It should be a life. Here we go. So one thing is, I've never been crushed by that thing, and I don't know if you actually can be crushed by it. But I've never been crushed by it. This sounds just like Chris Rock. Work that sucker to death. Work that sucker to death. Come on now. Work that sucker to death. I love this music so much. Like, and it's no disrespect to the, I forget the name of the dude who did the American version. No disrespect. But the Japanese soundtrack is bitchin'. Alright, this is where the playthrough goes downhill because I mean, Wacky Workbench is cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. But it's so damn vertical. Oh, that was actually pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure you want to go here. Or wait. Yeah, I want to go like this. I will say this is a really good pass song, too. Like, that's just freaking ingrained in me. I really want to play Pokemon Emerald, but I have to grind. Like, I still have to grind so hard. So hard. Oh, this little guy is so fun. I love these guys. Like, everybody's these guys. Look at that. It's just perfect. Just got the walker. Just walking straight up. We won't touch those. We won't touch those. And then you want to go here, and you're traveling. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. Never mind. What I was supposed to do was go back to the beginning and go through that little thing. You gotta get out of there. Playing this game just reminds me of like how much I wish I was around for the freaking 90s. And just like going to the mall and junk. Like this looks so cool because everything was like, not that everything, but like design sensibilities. Everything nowadays is like so sleek and it's about like taking up as little space as possible. Back then, it's like I remember there was a mall when I was a little kid, and it had like neon everywhere. And it was just like a regular like clothing store, but it had like neon, it had like freaking TVs and junk. Like you don't see that anymore. Now it's all like flat screens and. They don't have just like MTV playing in the mall, but now, or back nowadays, but back then, it's like, yo, it just was so cool. Oh, that did. Oh, I can actually do it there. I'm gonna do it there. We're good. Nope, don't hit that wall. You can't hit the wall. I love that they brought these guys back in Sonic CD or Sonic. What you talking? Sonic Mania. Flying Battery Zone. Go watch my playthroughs. This is a pretty good song too. I do like this song. I love and I think that's the other thing too. Like, okay, I talked about in one of the last episodes. I love when there's time of day changes, which this game has that, so that's incredible. I also love when there's music changes, especially when the music change takes place, or when the music is it's the same like structural, the same song effectively, the same melody, but just like a remix version of it. I think that's so cool because it just adds such color and vivacity to the word. All right, if I can do this on first try, I'm god tier. I'm god tier. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. All right, one more try. Nope. One more try. Come on. Come on. Right there. Nope. If you hit that wall, you're screwed. Am I burning coins? There we go. Best. And then hold that A, hold that A, all that A, girl. All right, cool. There are a lot of times where I'll bounce and I'll either, if you don't hold A and you bounce off of Badnik, you lose your bounce and you don't go high enough to actually, or you don't keep your speed long enough, and you might like land up here and then just like lose your freaking thing. I used to be able to find that. I used to be able to find that statue that you get an achievement for. Oh god, that flicker, that's crazy. There's a statue you can find in this zone. I used to be able to find it. I have no idea where it is now. Oh, that's cool. Like, that's one thing I always think is interesting about these games, is that there's always like just a weird ass animation like this. Like, this isn't in Sonic 1, 2, 3 Knuckles. Like, that's not the vine crawling animation. That's just the wacky workbench pulling animation. Like, that's it. It's not like you don't see it anywhere else. Well, that's kind of cool. I should like start a series where I interview the people who like design very specific things in games. Find out about like their perspective on games as a whole. Granted, I'm sure like whoever designed that sprite, that's not like all they did, but like there's always those kind of people. It's like, oh, I was the tester for like figuring out what color to make Sonic shoes. It's like there's always that kind of person. I was like, it'd be neat to like talk to them and figure out what their experience is like, having like such a niche part of the game to work on. Sonic shoes thing was a bad example because that also probably wasn't just one person. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I am so glad, like, I always feel badly for people who are photosensitive and like stuff like this or flashing lights or whatever, like it cause them to be all queasy or whatever, however they'd respond. Like, I'm always very thankful that I don't have that, because I play so many games and like none of them are easy on the eyes. Like 9 times out of 10, it's something that has like no business being stared at for long periods of time. Yet here I am, playing Sonic for freaking 45 minutes straight almost. Alright, we could still get all the time stones. I doubt it's possible. If I do get the good ending and just happen to be Sonic 1 like on a random night in October because Overwatch wasn't working, you gotta give me some props. You gotta give me some props. Because, like, what am I doing here? Honestly, the hardest part about this game is Wacky Workbench, just because it's so damn long. So damn long. That's a self-reference. I screwed it up. Alrighty. I don't know how he just gets out of there. Freezes me in place. But I do like the idea of chasing Robotnik into the next zone. Like, that seems like a very Sonic-y, cartoony kind of thing to do. This is a great song. And I love the Stardust. The stars in the sky? Oh my god. Turn it up. Alright, the question here. I'm trying to think of what the best way to do this is. I think I kind of have to get the emeralds, because if I don't get the time zones, rather, I have to find both. Oh, well, never mind. I know. Actually, this should be super. Oh, actually, okay, no. So I need to get the time zones because I can't get the good future. I can't get the good ending by getting the time stones, by getting the generators at this point, because I didn't get all the generators. But I can get the good future here and get the good future music by getting the generators, even if I don't get the time zones. Because I'm not really going for the good ending. Like, I always like going for the good ending because it's like, alright, bro, chill. Of all the games, this is probably the Sonic game that has the easiest path to the good ending, because you have two ways of doing it. And usually what I will do is I will go through the past, get the generators, and get the time zones. And basically, if I screw up on a time zone, well, back then when you had to like start it over, or you couldn't start the zone over, I would just get a time zone, get a generator, get a time zone, get a generator, and then if I failed on getting a time zone, well, it's like, well, I covered that zone with both generators, so I can try again for the time zone. And if it doesn't work, then I'll go back and just get the generators and clear them out. Or if I get all the time zones, I can stop getting the generators. Like, it was basically a cover your butt clause, I guess. I just, that worked for me. That's basically all I had to say about that. Did I get a moonwalk? In other news, I'm currently on episode 8. I just finished episode 7 of She-Hulk. Oh god. I've been talking for like 3 hours straight and haven't taken a sip of water. I'll be honest, that show is better than I originally had given it credit for. Like, the first episode, I was like, okay, this is kind of like silly and it's fine, but it's not gonna be like my show, and I don't know that I would go back to it, but I do think that it's like really humorous in a really humorous way. And I'm not talking about the bone. Dude, you gotta get in there. Alright, cool. We secured the good future and Stardust Speedway. I mean, if I can get there now, I'll do it. I'll freaking do it. I don't even care. Because we will have to do another Just Listen, because I think it does divert to the bad future music, even like when you're facing Metal Sonic, even if you're in the good future. which is a bit of a shame because like the Good Future music is so triumphant. It's so chill. Like it's some chill house music. Like got the thumping beat, the thumping bass line or drum line, kick drum. Sure. I always thought that these things were pretty intuitive. Like the fact that you hold direction, that's the direction that you go. But you have to hold it after a certain point. Like you can't just hold it the whole time, because otherwise you'll screw up. I think that was our last chance to get the time stones. I don't think we might be able to get them in metallic 1 and 2. I don't know. I usually don't because just listen. This song, when I heard this for the first time, I fell in love with the soundtrack. Like I bought the soundtrack on iTunes because it was that good. And I usually don't do that with video game music. I'll usually listen to music on YouTube or like put a couple songs in a playlist. Think back to Nova Chrysalia from Final Fantasy 13, 3, Lightning Returns. Go watch my What I'm Playing episode on it. What's another good example? I mean, any song from freaking Mario, I'll just like throw on or whatever. But like, this whole soundtrack works together so seamlessly. It's like simultaneously exemplary of the time that this game was released, the 90s, while also being just like really good music. And I'm so thankful that they produce this music because I love it. I love it. Alright, so we have Robotnik here with his death laser. We're gonna stand over here because I believe that will kill you. You gotta learn the hard way. Yeah, we get the Bad Future music. Oh, he almost had me. He almost blew me. I think there was an achievement for this, doing it without getting hit, I want to say. I'm not going for it. It's a difficult thing to do. But if I do it, cool. I don't know if there actually is an achievement for that, but yeah, there you go. Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta get out of there. Oh, that was scary. So I was trying to get that cool upskirt going. Like, what are we doing, buddy? It's just like a Muppet. I'm sorry, the music's just too good. And I think they shortened the time that you can kind of avoid her for. It locks your controls a lot quicker. Yeah, like that's a lot faster, I want to say, than the old time, the last one. But there you go. Shut down Metal Sonic. It's kind of sad. Like, Metal Sonic, I love how it's won a race. Like, there's only one race to win. Won the race against Metal Sonic. Well, I guess technically it's like Good Future versus Bad Future, but it's basically the same race. I don't know that the layout changes. I always want to stay on the upper path, and I always fall down this hole. I still don't know what this guy's saying. The rapper in the background. There's so many things about Sonic games that you would think I would pay attention to. But we're just playing pinball. Like, I love that. Look at that. I love those little guys. So many things that you think as a Sonic fan, having played these games over and over again, I would like have figured out. But then it's also interesting because I've played these games so many times and I never cease to have something to say about them. Like, I have a full playthrough of this on my channel. And it's like, yeah, I could still talk through this game for as long as it takes because I love them so much. Oh my god, I will say, one thing that I will say, Persona 3, if and when Persona 3 comes to what you talking? If and when Persona 3 comes to Xbox Game Pass, if it comes to Game Pass, or if it just like gets re-released or whatever, I might do a playthrough of that because I haven't done a playthrough of Persona 4 on my channel. I've done a deal of Persona 5. No, I might do Persona 4. The music to Persona 4, that's another one of my games where I'm like, it is an all-time top 5 like soundtrack game. Everything about that game makes me feel like a child again playing video games. Like that just, I think it has a lot to do with the characters and the fact that like all the characters are people that I kind of want to hang out with. Like I'd want my friends to be like that. It's just kind of crazy. Plus, I love the I think it's the Persona 4 original theme song, which is kind of funny. Wait. Oh no. I love both, honestly. I like the Persona sniped me. I love the Persona 4 original theme song, like the intro theme. But I love Golden. Oh my god. Golden is so good. Golden is so good. I might have to play Persona 4 Arena at some point because that junk is amazing too. I think didn't that just get re-released? I feel like that's out on some other system now too. Oh, that reminds me. I was supposed to put some music in. What music did I say I was going to put in? I don't know if it was this episode or probably a different episode. I have no clue. Don't even remember. I never like listen to these things over when I edit them. I just like I go to the parts I know I have to do stuff. So for example, like my just listen, I go there, raise the volume, or like I know that if I had to cut out at some point, then I'll be like silent, and you'll see like the lack of waveforms means okay, you gotta cut out. But otherwise, most of this stuff it's just like do it and like just stitch up the video, export the jump. Like I'm not spending a lot of time on this. If you want me to spend a lot of time on something, go check out my other channel. Go check that out. I'm not gonna name it. You should already know what it is. If you don't know what it is, you don't know what it is. Yo, on the Overwatch note, I will say I played a decent, like not a lot, but I played a decent amount of what's it called? Sojourn. Sojourn might be my new DPS main. Like, also you can get into those games hella fast now. Like hella fast. You can get into DPS faster than tank. I think it's because the tank queue, it's only like one person can queue per game for a tank, whereas 2 healers, 2 DPS. So because of that, it's like it's easier to queue for those. Because like if you try to play Junker Queen, you're competing with literally everybody else who wants to play Junker Queen. As opposed to like now it's Sojourn. It's like, oh well, you got 2 people competing for that. I don't know. It's simple math. You gotta get up there. You gotta get up there. All right, we're good. Sorry, no, we're not good. I died there because I checked my phone. I thought something was happening, and turned out it was my phone telling me that I got an achievement on this game, which is stupid because I'm playing this game. Yeah, I have the Xbox app. I also have the PlayStation app. I don't use them that often. I will say I find the Xbox app to be a lot more useful. I can't get up there. I could have gotten up there. I can get up here now. The Xbox app is pretty useful, mostly because Instant On the Series X is by far way more useful than PS5's rest mode. Mostly because you can actually unplug the Xbox Series X if it's in Instant On mode, whereas you can't do that with the PS5 without like potentially, not necessarily breaking it, but I guess potentially breaking it. And it's weird because like the Xbox Series X can actually have, I guess the Xbox Series S for that matter, in Instant On, you can download stuff. and it can have an internet connection, but it also can be unplugged without consequence. Like I don't know how that works, but it's kind of neat because every so often, like I'll make sure the app is like kind of synced up, and like I'll be sitting somewhere. I'm like, okay, let me just. All right, dude. I'll be like, let me just sift through like Game Pass and see what I want to play, and I can just like load it up, tell the system to download it, and we download it, and we're good. And I just like it's super useful. Like you can do that with PS4, or PS5, but I don't because I've had that happen where I put the junk in rest mode and I go out, and then I come back, and next thing you know, there was a power outage, like a brief power outage, or whatever, and it just it not bricks the system, but then you have to like do the safety mode or whatever, reboot in safe mode and check that junk, and it's just the whole thing. I love that dude who's like, yeah. I love he's like, wait. That part right there, Sonic, Dead or Alive, is mine. Alright, so here's the test. Can we get a perfect run on Robotic? Oh, I don't have it. You can hit him and not get touched by the spikes. Usually it's not that hard, honestly. You just kind of got to jump at a good angle. Like, oh, I thought I had it. This, I will say, if they were to change anything in Anniversary Mode, I wouldn't mind if they changed this boss, because it's really not a good boss. It's not a difficult boss either. This is the kind of boss, like, okay, granted, there would need to be a better way to hit him for the first hit, because if you don't have like a better way to hit him, you have to get that but that perfect like jump. That would be a little bit frustrating, and you'd have to do that twice. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind if there was like maybe fewer rings or something else to make him a bit more difficult, because 4 hits, that's so easy. Shh, just listen. We might get like copyright claimed here. Yeah, also I'm getting all these achievements. I say just listen, but I don't care. I love this song. You can do anything, Sonic. Alright, just listen. So I don't know. Okay, does this have the lyrics? Because I think the lyrics were owned by different people, and so there's a period of time where they could only license the music and like the rap. Shibidaboo, yeah, that's so good. I'm sorry, this is so beautiful. Let's see. Oh no, okay, we got the full. Oh, this is the YouTube. It's Cosmic Eternity. Believe in yourself. There you go. What am I thinking? Yourself. This is so good. I was saying something. I don't know what I was saying. Like, this is some Yu Yu Hakusho. A Smile Bomb? Yo, that's like my favorite anime song all the time. I don't even mess with Yu Yu Hakusho like that. That theme song, so good. Well, there you go. This low-key became the 8-year anniversary of Brand Plays Games. I said I was going to do another playthrough of Science CD. I intended it to be like a full playthrough with like all the time zones and do like a Tales playthrough and all that stuff, like I did the first time. And I might do a Tales playthrough with the time zones or with the English soundtrack as well. I'll probably do that at some point. But this is going to be it for now. What I was going to say, the reason why we're getting all these achievements is because I bought this game and then proceeded to only play it on Switch because it's like handheld portable, like Sonic Mania was on Switch. So yeah, that's that. But it's just weird because I feel like I've played this game so much, and it's just kind of weird getting all the same achievements. But anyway, I don't have any more to say. It's over. It's over. The episode's over. If you're still here, an hour, and 5 minutes, and 30 seconds in, good on you. You're a true Brand Plays Games stan. I'm going to call you a Brand. Oh, he's still enchained. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Like, Little Planet's still enchained. Also, how does the whole plant not die if it's like covered in chains like that? Covered in metal. Because like the atmosphere's just gone. Like everything should just die. But then this is also the good ending. Like I freed Little Planet. And now I just drive off to Sonic 2. Fly off rather. It's just crazy. I love that sound. Sonic 2 Chaos Emerald sound is so good. Sonic is so cool. I love this thing too. It's so adorable. Tails is little. I'm here too, Sonic. Oh god, I can't go that high. All right, well there you go. Oh god, have I played any? Oh, you know what it is? It's probably because I haven't played it on this system. I wonder if this will screw up my save file. Also, boss rush in this game is hella difficult. Maybe I'll do that one day. But that's going to do it for this episode of What I'm Playing, aka a full Let's Play of Sonic CD. Next time we'll come back, probably play some other games because Overwatch sucks. As always, thanks for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one. Have a great day.